Welcome back to my series on Transport Fever 2. I'm up here at Staines at the new expansion of a cargo terminal that we built up there just recently. And before I move on to my next expansion, I just think I'll do a fly around and make sure everything that's been done recently is still working fairly smoothly. It probably needs some more touches, troubleshooting here and there. So before I sort of take my attention away from the southern half of the map, I thought I'd just take a quick look around, just make sure there's not stations fully overflowing or trains all blocked up or anything like that. It is a little quiet around here. The stations are kind of got steel there that needs to move. That's a little bit of an issue that I might need to deal with. I am low on cash. At the end of last episode, I had 200 million, but it has been donated to a worthy cause, a big landscaping project in the north has been undertaken, and it has eaten into my cash reserve. But we're starting afresh, basically, from zero. There seems to be a lot of trains sitting here. More trains sitting here not moving. More trains sitting here. Oh, it's not you. Not you. Not the grain train. Okay, it's the grain train. And it's my bad. That is the worst station design that you could ever make. A train crossing another line in the opposite direction, sitting behind a train in the station, and it wants to leave. That one light means that's the rear of the train. So it wants to leave in this direction, but it's blocked. It wants to get across to the right-hand side there. And going across to the right-hand side there is a problem in itself, but by doing the same at the other end is just a recipe for disaster. What's behind it? Can I back it up into this station here? How's this going? Hold on a sec. Yeah, you're going good. You got what you need. Okay. This goods train is waiting to leave, so it's stacked behind it, because I don't think I really have signalling done properly around here either. But I should be able to reverse it down this line. I will need to make an extension on this line. We got planes. Well, we got planes. And more engines. Oh, money's in the red. Money's in the red. If I extend this line down, I should probably extend it further than the train itself. I should probably take it down far enough for the train to sit if it is stacked like what's just happened now, and it won't interfere with anyone. Even better is if I take it all the way down here and get it to cross all the way down the bottom here. I think that would be better. But the money's not going up and there's no trains moving, so I don't think I'm going to earn any money. So I think I need to take out a loan. From memory, we still have 10 million in loan. So we'll take another 10. We'll take that to 20. And you ate that $10 million straight away? Oh, no, it's coming up. It's coming. Okay. A bit more. 200. Pause. 200,000 should get us a track down the bottom with a couple of switches and some signals. We should be fine. So, yeah, at a minimum, you should have enough room for the train to stack. And you shouldn't be crossing a main line like that so close to the station. So if we bring it all the way down here, that would even be better. because they could do the switch down here. And there's a switch there. We could just probably just drop it in a bit short of that, I guess. Yeah. And then just drop it into here. And that's probably good enough. Yep. Yeah, but that's the down line, and I want that to be the up line. And now I've got the crossover before the switch. No, I don't really like that. That seems a little messy. It's not as clean as what it should be. It's not even automatically switching over that line on the line. Yeah, so I've got the food line, and I've got the steel line. And I've got the grain line, and the grain's not switching over that line automatically. So I'll need to force it. Well, of course, it doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Not that the gain doesn't make sense. My switch doesn't make sense. It's kind of there, but we can do this better. We can bring this line out from the station. And when it pulls out of that platform, it can go straight up this side. And this can be the grain line up line. And it won't even interfere with the down line now. And it won't have to cross the down line. Yeah, that's heaps better. Look at that, see? And now if we have some let's see what we can do here. I need to back this train up. Let's see if it'll back up. The trick will be is how do I get it back across? Go, yes, go, no, error, warning. All right, a simple switch here to get it across to the middle and get it on the down line. That's what that warning is. The warning is that it can't find a path. All right, we're in action. Okay. I'll move it across to the down line. And then we don't need this switch at all. We don't need any switches here, actually. And I could just delete this one. No, construction not possible? Really? Or I take out the whole lot. Why won't you take out that small piece? We have to take out the whole lot. So be it. We take out the whole lot. And don't need this either. We'll just have them run straight down, because they'll all switch at the station down at the other end if they're coming down this way. And we've got a main up and down, and we've got an extra line to the left there, especially for the oil and the grain, because the oil and the grain are not actually on the main line. Don't need that anymore. And we'll definitely need, well, what do we got here? Yeah, okay. So you're on your way out, you can go. And then I'll bring the grain train in. Yes, you will do that. And we need some switches. I can use the length of this train because this is a 320. So I can 320 switch here. Or signal, I mean, sorry, not switch. We'll put them in here as well. It's not really necessary at but it'll let me know what I'm doing for now. I do some weird things with my switches and signals. I might do an episode on some of my thinking on my signaling and switches. Just pause now. I know you PC guys have got like an auto signaling ability where it just automatically puts them in at a certain length. Not here on console. Okay. And do I want one for... That's not a full length, I know. But in this case, it doesn't really matter. But it will let a train stack to there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And we have movement at the station. And the grain has automatically switched onto the line like it should. I like that. That means I've done something right, I think. And we should get movement now of this whole queue of trains here. Look at... Yeah, and we've got all this oil. We've got everything building up now. We've got everything building up. And I thought I had it all fixed. Last episode, I had everything running down here, what I thought was smoothly. And one grain train crossing tracks messes the whole thing up. Yeah, see, so this oil train has to cut across to the right-hand side here. Onto the right-hand side upline there, or onto the main upline. On the right there that's just for the crude line, which runs backwards and forwards on its own line. And on the left, it's the grain line, which runs backwards and forwards basically on its own line. Because they've got multiple trains on both those lines now, they do use the main line, the center line there, when traveling in the other direction. So, for example, the crude now is switching onto the main line, and the grain, when it comes back, it's using the main line. So these two lines, they share the main line now as well, because they've got multiple trains on them, which makes the center main line here kind of busy. Yeah. But this should start clearing now. the crude line has been still running, so it's kept the crude going. No, I think there's 3 trains on that line, to be honest. It's at least 2. There's 2 there. It's probably 3 though. And there's 2 grain trains. And then everything else down here is still stacked over the bridge. We've got goods here going into Algeciras. Oh, more goods. Oh, that's right. I did get a lot of goods trains, didn't I? Probably too many now. That's probably contributed to the huge queue down here, because I got a second grain train, I got a second steel train, and I got like 2 extra goods trains. But it's cleared now. And I'm just thinking, while I'm down here, making sure this goods line runs all the way through. The reason why I'm following it is I want to see how much grain is down here, and there's a ton. And last episode I shortened this train down, thinking it would be okay with the 240 length station with the 11 gondolas. But now this has happened. I'm thinking, while I'm down here, repair this station so that it's 320 meters long, and extend these grain trains back out to 320 meters. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it'll hurt. Okay, this is the section of track that I need to wipe out, and while there's trains on it, I don't like to do that. I could, but there's nothing coming this way, nothing coming that way, so as soon as these guys clear out this end of the station, come on, hurry up, mate. Okay. Nothing else coming? No. Okay, paused. And I guess I just wipe out all of this. Yeah? All these lines. And put in... I usually put them all in as station lines, of course. Do I need to think about the crossovers here? I don't think so. I've kept this area clear. They cross over further back there, where the main line switches into 2 main lines. So we just need 2 platforms, because they're 40 meters each. So that's 280, 320. And I'm not using the platform on this side. At one point I was thinking of running the grain on the inside there, but with the oil or the crude on that side already, it was overstacking everything. So, but it does provide a connection to the farm that's on that side of the town, and that should do it. Just need to link them back up. That's probably too close though. Well, let's see what it does. It's a weird squiggle. It's still 120 though. It's not lacking in speed, but it's lacking in looks. It was ugly as. Let's see if we can get something. It's still going to be a squiggle, but just nothing too crazy, please. Yeah, that's better. See, look, that's much better. I can live with that. And it's not like I have to make crossovers through that, so all good. Okay. I will make these trains 320, and I'll need to do it when they're empty, not when they're full. Okay, I'll replace the. I'm not sure of all the directions actually. Yes, yes. Don't know. Maybe this is the passenger line. I need to check that. That I always have right side. Yeah, that's the wrong way around. It's always traveling on the right side of the road. Even though I'm here in Australia, we don't do that. But for everyone else out there, it works. It works all right. Yeah, right side of the road. This is the passenger line. I break that rule for when I've got 4 lines and I've got maybe an unusual transition between main lines and extra lines. Sometimes I'll reverse them where it might be helpful. But as a general rule, and I don't like to put signals onto lines that I'm currently not using. Like if I don't have a signal on a line, it's kind of symbolizes like I don't have a train running this section at the moment. And it's like an area for expansion or is available for expansion. Yeah, as you can see, that main line then splits off into 2 main lines. And it's better to do that away from the station than right on top of the station like I did before. Because it causes problems. It really does. Okay, here's a grain train and it's empty. Let's... Oh, and the other one's coming in to drop off. So let's extend this one. And we get both of these fixed up. Okay, all fixed. Both of those trains have been extended to 320 metres. Well, that's basically it for this episode. It's all running fairly smoothly. Let's just have a quick flyover and see if anything's getting ready to be replaced. And while we're here, I'll just show you that some of this fuel line has been changed. We did save the oil refinery, but the fuel refinery up the end up here also wanted to be replaced recently. So I put this little oil train in, and it's running the oil up to the fuel refinery and then bringing back the fuel to this small town up here. And I've also sort of fixed the town up, the roads and that, and it's given it some space to expand into. Yeah, so it's just bringing back some fuel to this town, and I've got a few trucks that are supplying it. And Basildon is the small town up here that will start to expand. We're heading up this way, but I'm not anticipating to be at the top of the map anytime too soon. We've basically expanded the bottom half of the map, and we'll move into the top half probably starting next episode. But I thought I would just show you little parts of the map that I've been forced into expanding into due to having the replace industries option turned on, and it's set to very often. So it's happening on a regular basis. Basically, I have to check multiple times in any game session. And I've got a couple of trucks running here. We'll get another one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I fixed up the roads in the area, and there's the oil refinery, and we can link into some more fuel here. And I think that'll do it for today. Thanks very much for watching. If you're still around, hit the like button, and hopefully I will see you next episode. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.